Well, today we're going to do a little tour of some of our sabal palms. Thought it'd be appropriate since it's super hot and sabals love the heat, and so we're going to do a tour from smallest to largest of some of our sabal palms and the different ones. And the first one is the Sabal Tamaulipas, which is from Mexico, and this is like a sabal minor that gets very large and just a little bit different type. And so that's the first one on our list. And the next one we have over here, hidden in a protected spot by our house, is Sabal Birmingham. And this is a sabal palm from Bermuda, and gets to be quite a large palm over time, and probably a little less hardy than palmetto. We'll see. And so we'll see how that does. It's kind of an experimental palm here. And next here is our Sabal etonia. This is a Florida scrub palm, and this palm is another fairly new addition, as you can see, and starting to get some split leaves on it there. It's not looking too awful great. I don't know if it doesn't like the soil or this spot or what here, but there gives you an idea of that one. And here's our Sabal Riverside. This is another experimental type palm, probably a little less hardy than palmetto. We'll see how it does. And see, it's getting some pretty large strap leaves. The strap leaves are a lot larger than the other palms we have, the other sabal palms this size. And here's one of our dwarf sabal minors. This one's getting its adult fronds, and we have about 3 of these around, but you see the fronds are pretty small, delicate, and these are only going to get 18 inches to 2 foot tall or so. And moving up in size quite a bit now, we have one of our regular sabal minors. These are the ones that sailed through our -1 Fahrenheit really well, and these probably get 3 foot, 4 foot tall or something like that. And here's a good example of one of those. I have quite a few of those. And here's our palmetto, which is Mocksville, Sabal palmetto, Mocksville, from Plant Delights. This palm is got protected this winter, and so it's doing fairly well. It's growing a little slowly this year for some reason, not putting out a whole lot of fronds, but you can see on the palmetto I have all these fibers, and I don't know if you can tell, but the fronds really curved here. And so that's our palmetto, which is over 5.5 feet tall or something there. You can see the cutters down at the bottom of it for size. And next in size is our Sabal brazoriensis. This palm did super well. It sailed through the cold with just minor spotting, and it's getting to be closer to 6 foot tall, and you can see it's doing real well. And this palm is next on our list. It got hurt a little bit. This is one of our Sabal Birminghams. We have 3 of these, but 2 of them out there aren't doing as good as this one. This one's new fronds are set back a little bit, but you can see it's pretty large. There's our cutter down there, and you can see one of the fronds that survived is these are getting on up probably 7 feet tall. At least the ones that survived. The new one looks like it's going to be a little shorter because it had a little setback, but it has fronds that come out here way out. They lay out, you know, like 6 feet from the plant. So that's our Sabal Birmingham. And what we'll classify as the largest, even though maybe it's not the tallest, but it's definitely the most impressive, is our Sabal Louisiana. This particular large one is, you can see the cutters down there, has getting to be a pretty big base to it down there. And we cut several of the seed stalks, but it ended up having 7 seed stalks. I just left 2 because 7's a lot to deal with. But you can see this plant, pretty big and impressive. Huge seed stalk. And plant itself is pretty huge. So anyway, that's our tour today. That's not all of our Sabals, but that's just one from each of the varieties we have. And a lot of these we have multiple different ones of them. Like the Louisiana, I think we have 5, but most of them are smaller ones. But anyway, that's the tour for today on the Sabals. And as you know, Sabals like plenty of sun and plenty of water. So they like this heat that we're having right now. And so we'll see you later. Everybody have a good day.